Hi everybody, it's B Sneeze back at you. It's been a while since I've sat down and did a more traditional video. There's no such thing. But it's been a while since I've done something like this that I started the channel doing. I've kind of just strayed away from it, honestly, but I need to put things out. I need to be consistent, and I need to put things out. So I'm going to talk about my favorite Japanese bands because I have a favorite Japanese artist bands. I definitely think there are, I'm definitely going to forget some and then like edit this video and be like, how did I forget that? I'm just going to talk at you. My trip is getting closer and closer and I'm very excited. I am definitely going to one concert. I might be going to two others, so I will definitely bring you guys along for that if I can. I mean, the last Japanese concert I was at, they literally did not allow footage or recording. Yeah, I saw Mass of the Fermenting Dregs 2 days ago in Chicago, so that was really cool. I've wanted to see them for a while. I was actually about to fly out to Philadelphia to see them last year. Then I was like, I need money. So I'm glad they came to Chicago. It was a lot less money than going to Philadelphia. I don't really want to go to Philadelphia anyway, but regardless, I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time with my dad. I'll put some footage here, throw some there. So it was really fun, and I'm glad I got to go. The openers were really cool, and it was my last concert until my trip. Yeah, I'm really excited. It's getting closer and closer. My birthday is soon. We are getting down to the last few, not really few, but the last chunk of days until my trip. So it's getting closer, and I will be in Japan before I know it. Before I ramble on too much longer, let's get into my favorite Japanese bands. I'll start with number 5. There's 17 that I listed, and I'll just throw the other 12 on the end and like an honorable mention kind of thing. But so number 5 is none other than Tatsuro Yamashita. He is city pop, like the godfather of city pop, a lot of people call him. He married the singer of Plastic Love, which is probably one of my favorite songs of all time. If not for Sparkle, bro. Yeah, Sparkle is fantastic. Plastic Love's fantastic. They're both like two of the greatest pop songs ever made, easily. I got 2 of his CDs. I got Ride On, and then I got For You. Yes, For You. I got Ride On and For You. For You was for Maria Takeuchi. Fun fact, I think. I might just be spreading misinformation, but I think I saw that. I think For You's probably, well, For You has Sparkle, but I think Ride On is the more consistent album. I'm probably gonna say that multiple times because I recorded this and with the wrong mic earlier, and I said that about something else. So, anyways, Tatsuro Yamashita, really good. The 4th band I just saw, Mass of the Fermenting Dregs. You might be like, what the heck is that name? But they're really solid, and they're like one of the first bands when I was kind of seeking out Japanese bands that weren't related to anime. They're one of the first bands I found, and they're really cool, math rocky, kinda. And like I said, I've been wanting to see them forever, and now I've seen them. So I've seen 2 out of the 5 of my top favorite Japanese artists / bands, and I will be seeing a lot more, hopefully soon. My number 1 I can't see like ever, but oh well. Number 3, bet cover. This band I'm trying. I entered the lottery to see them because they're coming to Japan when I will be there. So I'm praying that I win that lottery. The lottery is on my birthday, so I'm hoping for some birthday magic, and I'm really hoping. So they are absolutely one of my favorite bands. Jikan, Tamago, Uma, really good. Uma they just put out last year. Tamago the year before that, I think, 2022, and then Jikan was 2021. So, oh yeah, it was the year before. So yeah, the last 3 years they put out absolute bangers, and I hope they put out another album this year, but I don't think they will, because the tour they just announced in Japan is called Uma Tour 2. So I'm guessing they're just gonna tour the album again, which is fine by me because I really like the album. But Jikan's my favorite. Tamago's also up there. Uma is also really good, but I feel like of the three, it's the most unfinished. I mean, one of the first song, the album just cuts off abruptly. It probably obviously was intended, but yeah, I really like it. They're really cool. Some standout tracks. I'm not even gonna try to read them because I can't. But yeah, really, really good. Those albums are awesome. And then number 2, I saw last year in the summer, Trico in Sendai. And that was one of my favorite concerts I've ever been to. It was like 50, 40 people in the venue. Super intimate, and I couldn't record, but they gave you like these digital cameras to take pictures of. So it was a really super sick experience, and I am super geeked that I got to see that. And then yeah, like the last 2 albums they put out are really, really good. The is probably one of my favorites, if not for Jodaki with the dog on the cover. Well, I think both of them have dogs on the cover, but the green one with the dog on the cover, that's my favorite. It's just like all the way through really, really solid. And then Fudaki that came out last year, and then Black was the one that got me into them back in 2020. So yeah, they're really, really solid. They're more math rocky than Master of the Fermenting Dregs. I'd say Bet Cover's more of like a proggy. They, for some reason, I see them get compared to Black Midi, which I don't really see, but I guess. My number 1 is, you could have guessed, the Fishmans, who I've mentioned. I mentioned Bet Cover, I've mentioned Fishmans a million times. But Fishmans 98, 12, 28 is probably my favorite album by them, but that doesn't really count because it's a live album. I just think it's fantastic, and the live version of Yurameki in the Air is fantastic, and you should check it out. And the Long Season is really good. It's my favorite. I don't know if it's my favorite song. It probably is my favorite song by them, but by minutes listened to. But that's also not really fair because it's like 50, 30, 40 minutes long. So not exactly really fair, but it's really solid. So definitely check that out. And then I would recommend Uchu Nippon Setagaya, and then Kyuchu Kampu came out like back to back to back. It was a Long Season, Uchu Nippon Setagaya, and then Kyuchu Kamp. They're really, really solid. It's and then Orange is also really good. It has bangers like Melody, and that's the only one I remember, but it's really, really good. And all 5 of those albums I've listened to at least 1,000 minutes. So that's how important they are to me. So definitely check those bands out. Some honorable mentions: Handsome Boy Technique, who I just found, really, really solid. They're like a cool 2000s vibe kind of thing going on. And then Lamp, really good. Hakushi Hasegawa just put an album this year that's really, really good. But there's an EP he put out a couple years ago that's my favorite of his. Kaneko Ayano, I really want to see. Her album that she put out last year was one of my favorites of the year. And Cornelius is really, really good. Haru Nomuri, I could see in Chicago because she is touring right now, but it's a little too close to my trip, and I don't want to get sick, so I probably have to pass on that. Shishimo, I have been following for a very long time. My dad actually got me into them way back in the day, and by way back in the day, I mean like 6 years ago, but Pizzicato 5 I also just found. They're really cool. They're like what are they? I don't know how to describe them. They're kind of like loungy, like little stereo labby. I'm trying to think of the specific genre, but they're really cool. I really like them. Sheena Ringo, she's been around for a while. She's really, really solid. I remember listening to one of her songs while I was passing a karaoke place in Tokyo and shazamming it, and or maybe it was in Hiroshima, I don't remember, but it was really good, and I was like, man, what is this song? And I added that to my playlist, so shout out that song. And then Teriyaki Boys / Nigo, Nigo put out an album 2 years ago with some of my favorite rappers, A$AP Rocky, Tyler the Creator, a couple other people. He had a song with Pop Smoke. He has a very wide reach because he is the founder of Bape, so he has a definite stronghold on the rap, genre. Biggie wore Bape, Lil Wayne wore Bape. Pharrell was all up in that. Pause. Pharrell was very involved with Pause again. But they worked a lot. Nigo had a song with, or I guess Teriyaki Boys had a song with Kanye that's really, really good. I don't support Kanye, but that song's a banger. So check it out, but maybe like not on Kanye's channel if you can find it somewhere else. And then Sambo Master and Asian Kung Fu Generation are the bands that I found through anime. My favorite anime opening of all time is Seishun Kyo yeah, Seishun Kyoto whatever. It's a Naruto opening. It's really, really good. Haruta Kanata is also really, really good. I think it's the Asian Kung Fu Generation song. They're both I found through Naruto. And the Haruka Kanata opening is the opening to probably one of my favorite, if not my favorite, arcs of any anime ever, the Chunin Exam. So really cool. And then Asian Kung Fu Generation has also been has done anime openings for a million anime. That's not true, but they've done a lot of anime openings, so definitely ones you'd recognize. And yeah, that's really it. I kind of did a rapid speed video, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I already shot this video, so I was like, I gotta do it again. But yeah, thank you guys for watching as always, and hopefully I will have some more interesting content coming your way. So thank you for watching as always. Thank you. Bye.